Shalom, shalom, Israel. I want to start by giving all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. I'm the brother I'm from down Tempe, Florida, from the Cameron Province of Babylon. Come on, another quick hit to the Spirit, probably BAHASHAM. The Lord wants to edify and feed the sheep. Dip on to that was an apostle, a great millstone who teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who pushing this work and true sincerity to the scattered bride. I ain't gonna make this too long, but I'm, getting straight to the point. All right, I seen this little post going into this situation with Bank of America, all right, having closures in certain areas, in which over here in Florida we had a few, all right, which is this place is being is crumbling, man. All right, but for you to see these banks, going down, okay, with it, just shows you that the power structure of Esau, having on this place is losing its grip. All right, which shows you that a lot of these people who are trusting, putting their funds in things like that, life savings and 401ks into these banks, all right, are going to lose it because of the simple fact of they're changing their systems around, man. All right, which Esau wants to bring forth his NWO, and with that, he has to, shut down a lot of these physical, he has to shut down, for lack of better words, he has to shut down a lot of these places and close them out, to usher in his NWO ways of things, okay? Because a lot of these things he's ushering in, it's going to be a new way of what? Currency, digital currency, you see? So, he has to play that card, okay, through gradualism, which I got a little article, a little post going into it. It says Daily Mail. It says Wells Fargo Bank of America citizens, which is going into it, PNC, which is, these are the major banking companies, which just really ties back to these elite banking families, Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and DuPonts, and so and so. All right, but it says, etc. Announce further 31 branches closure in just 1 week. Okay, it says, is yours affected? All right, which is a great question, man, because, all right, imagine waking up one day in the morning, all right, or being at work and you're expecting your check to hit, and it don't hit because one of these banks that's major have, closed out that store and your location, or just overall. All right, people are going to lose it, man. People are going to freak out. People are going to be wondering what's going on, especially if they got their life savings and their whole, check-ins and things like that they put towards, for transferring funds, man. So these people are going to lose it, man. So it says, is yours affected? Which is that good question, man. Which a lot of these people overlook, man. Because, see, Esau's setting up this system to work in his benefit, man. And a lot of these things he done set up for his benefit is starting to, play out, man. You see, because ultimately they have a certain agenda that they want to establish. And to get that established, they have to put forth, taking out the locals, okay, for lack of better words. So I'm going to read a little bit of this, reading it back again. I thought it was a little bit more in it, which it just says a little bit about, it says between February 11th and 17th, the banks told their regulars they will close 31 branches, and that's what it speaks on. But, I'm going to grab the scriptures, get into it, because ultimately this is going to lead to, if this is to happen on a major scale, millions or hundreds of millions of people are going to result to what? Anger, frustration, confusion, and that's going to lead to uproars or sedition, man. And this can happen over, overnight. That's why the scriptures tell you not to be ignorant of a small or a great matter. All right, roughly paraphrasing. But let me grab it, go into it. All right, because the scriptures speak for itself, man. It's 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. It says, woe, meaning destruction to the world and them that dwell therein. Right, because this place is ultimately going to be destroyed, man. Okay, it's going to be destroyed with thermonuclear fire, man. If you trusting in this place and you putting your whole life into living here in Babylon, man, all right, you ultimately, setting the destruction with this place, man. All right, you got a lot of Jake who dwell, who want to build a dwelling here, who want to build a lifestyle, want to build a career, life, and all that, man. To hell with all that, man. This place is about to be destroyed, man. Seek YAHAWASHI shy. All right, while you have the time now, all right, because this place is through, all right. But Jake finally living here and want to be here, man. So they gonna have to find out the hard way. But verse 15 it says, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and the swords in their hands." And this is the result that will ultimately turn out to be, all right, when you have it, when people are not in agreement, or when things are just in such of a chaos, okay, where it's just chaotic going on, things are not lining up, all right, for the lack of better words, just as you've seen with this whole C-19 thing, man. All right, people wasn't agreeing to the whole lockdown. People weren't agreeing to the whole the ways that they were pushing on to them about being 6 feet from each other, and et cetera, man, wearing these masks. And you've seen the revolts from it. Okay, you've seen people, going against this system. All right. All right. So, hey, man, this is the times we're in. And these people are going to be moving around with weapons in their hand. Verse 16, it says, "For there shall be sedition," right? People standing against their government, all right, going against their powers. Well, for what reason? Because things are not going to, be going as smoothly as, people would think. So you got these branches shutting down. You got these stores, because you had Walmarts, you had CVS's, you had Walgreens, you had, all these, even certain Publix, you had certain places being shut down. People are gonna wonder what the hell's going on. All right. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their hand." Right? People are going to, they're going to take action in their own hands. All right. People are going to say, to hell with it. We not getting our funds. We're not getting our money. All right. We're not getting anything. No food, no this. All right. It just take one little situation to happen here. All right, on a mass scale, and people are going to lose it, man, because America is a place where it's just a huge consumption. All right, these people are consumers. All right, so all they know is to consume, consume, consume. So once you cut off the supply of what they're consuming, they're going to retaliate. All right, to aggression. Okay. And that's what a lot of these people will retaliate to when they're not getting their money, or when they're not getting no food, or they're not getting no assistance or no benefits. And that's ultimately what these devils are doing throughout the gradualism of shutting down these branches, okay, these different franchises, these different, things where local people go to get their, exchanges of their money. All right. So, hey, when that time happened, you had the situation with the whole, if I didn't mention it, the whole internet, where these people were, quote unquote, supposed to be hacked. But we know what, it's a whole psyop, man, when you really look at it, the spirit. But, Esau, had it where there was an internet interruption, all right, where, you had a whole list of places that was affected by this interruption within the power, man. Okay, you had places going out power, had internet made, interrupted with. You had the cellular, people's phones, people's computers, everything was being interrupted. All right, for quite a little time, which that's just Esau moving in waves before he does it on a mass scale. And it's a possibility, man, that these devils could shut the lights off, shut the power off, man. Then what? You see, and that's why it's going into it, man. It says, reading that verse again, 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 6, 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men. So in a place, in a time like that where things was to be shut all down, people are going to retaliate to what? All they know is, and that's aggression. All right, when you ain't got no food, when you got no water, you ain't got none of those type of accessories, people are going to return that. They're going to react to survival, and that's why the scripture says their actions shall stand in their power. Why? Because people are going to say, we got to get how do we live? We got to survive. You see, it says verse 17, and man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Right, because it will be, where things gonna get out of hand. All right, which is that chaos to where Esau's gonna have to bring in his military to block off highways and intersections and places like cities and towns and homes, areas, communities, man. And he's gonna be enforcing those. He's gonna be in that enforcer at the gateway of things, man. You see, it says. Verse 18, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So it's going to be great trouble, man. Okay, well, even men are going to be afraid, man. All right. And this place, America, is a very powerful place, man. Okay, so great trouble is to come to this place, man. All right, but verse 19, it says, and man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. So, like the scripture says, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, a lot of people are going to wax cold, man. Okay, they're gonna lose it because of the simple fact of they can't get their hands on it. All right, they can't get their hands on certain things that they need. Okay, so wait, what's that going to be? They're gonna have to take it. They're gonna have to take it with no remorse. Okay, no mercy. Okay, it says verse 19, reading again, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, which is that modern gun, and spoil their goods because of the lack of food, so like the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. So for these things, people are going to break in and enter in to homes and anything that they find that it's gonna be, some type of, spoils there or goods. And they're gonna take it, man. And they're gonna take it by force. Which shows you, we coming into some serious and scary times, man. All right, for someone to break in and enter your home, all right, to take these things because of that type of situation, is terrifying, man. All right, and this is what the things that the Lord said He gonna break upon this place: great death, famine, earthquakes, destruction, pestilence, the whole nine, man. All right, so this is the times we're coming into a great time like never before, man. Jacob's troubled, but I'm glad this is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, start at verse 21. It says, "Behold, victuals shall be so cheap." It said, "Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in a good case." And a lot of these people think themselves to be in a good case. They got hundreds of dollars stored up right now in these banks. They got all these type of things, investing into these, what is it? These, what they call it, things like Bitcoin. All right, things like that. Okay, they got a lot of investments into it. All right, so these people are not really thinking about, hey, a few of these banks shutting down. Hey, as long as it's not mine, they're not really thinking about that. But when it happens to them, all right, that's what's going to catch them off guard. But see, right now is no worry, right? But it says, even then shall evils grow upon earth sword, famine, and great confusion. So these are the things that the Lord is, these are the things that the Lord's going to bring upon this place as well, man, which I mentioned. Okay. But hey, you know, even these things of evil will be being put to play. Because it says, and even then shall evils grow. All right, which is going to be getting very much hectic. Okay. You best believe your enemy, Esau, Edom, speaking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, are strategizing, okay, and plotting, okay, how to what's the word, come down, man, having that great wrath, for the lack of better words, okay, and they're gonna do it in the most effectable way, you see. So if they gotta shut off or food supply, they gotta stop the trucks from coming in, they gotta stop all these type of things, they're gonna do it, man. That's gonna leave a lot of people in great confusion. Okay, a lot of people are lost out here. You see. Let me see. I'm gonna grab one more, and just close it out. Lord, when this is edifying, getting straight to the point. All right, because we in those times where it's gonna get nasty, man. All right, and if you don't have YAHAWASHI, ultimately you are bound to be affected by these things, man. Okay. It says Second Timothy chapter 3 verse 1. It says, "This know also." So knowing this also, it says that in the last days perilous times shall come. So perilous times shall come, man. Meaning that this is something that's going to get worse. Okay. Great troubles are raised to come, man. All right. So, don't just think about it and overlook these things. No, man. Consider these things, man. Okay. Because, hey, Esau's about to utilize it to his advantage. And he's going to apply pressure, man. All right. So, with that, that was the point. You have a lot of these banks, all right, closing out, shutting down, hundreds or even thousands of places, okay, over time, man. Okay, and this is 31 branches, all right, within a week, and that means he's speeding it up, all right. So, I'm going to close it out by giving all glory and the praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, and QADASH. Once again, the bonds to those in the parts of great MILLSTONE, teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers and sisters working truth and sincerity. Until the next time I say, Shalom.